If I produce an NWC file from Revit, I can open it in Navisworks and I'll see all of the views that were in Revit are now available to me in Navisworks. By clicking on these views, although they're referred to as viewpoints here, I can move around the model. But more than that, I can use the walk option to move towards my 3D building. And you'll see that what happens as I get to the front door is I discover that I've got gravity and the ability to do collision detection. So you see I can't get through the door. So if I switch to turn off the collision option and then I continue to just move forward, I'm directing the avatar by just really choosing the direction that I want to move in. I can then see the entry corridor with the low ceiling. The lights are off, let me switch them on. I'm going to move through, this is the version 4 or the final version of the house. If I move through to the big space, this is where I get the release of space, so I come from a low ceiling into the living room. I can see all of the furniture and all of the windows. I can use the look around option to turn my viewpoint, so I can look back towards the fireplace. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start walking forward again. The product has options on what this avatar figure looks like. You can use the ones that are delivered because you get some additional behaviors from the avatar. For example, here you see I can move through the fireplace because I don't have a collision turned on. If I do Control D or I switch on the collision and I move forward, you'll see that what happens is that the avatar will crouch down to show me that there's a problem with the head height there. Also, because there's gravity, if I move it forward, you see it climb up onto the furniture or onto the seating area and jump down again onto the concrete floor when it's got the space to do that. So I can use these save viewpoints to move myself quickly to a location in the building. For example, if I was thinking that the design in the garden room was critical, I could create a view that lets you as a user go straight to that room to check out how things are progressing. The main point here is that I don't need a finished Revit model. I can link in the NWC file, this output from Revit, and then as the project is updated, so is the building in Navisworks. So I could work collaboratively instead of waiting for somebody to finish the building before I get in and kind of check things out. So you see here it's moving up on the landscape, turns the corner, it's going to come down the steps to the carport and the front entry. You notice that it will duck and then it will bounce down the stairs, and I can bring it out beside the carport and turn to look at my front entry again.